Hi, welcome to our channel. We're the Simple Teachers. I'm Whitney.
I'm Angie.
We have a great video for you today all about a step in a phonics lesson that's critical, but you often may have not seen in some of our phonics videos. It's step 6 of a phonics lesson, dictation.
Yes, and we do leave it off of a lot of our phonics lessons, not because we don't know it exists or we don't like it, but because it often gets overused in a phonics lesson, and B, it is a piece that is a little bit maybe less important than the reading of the text. So we really want to emphasize reading the text in the phonics lesson is very, very important. It needs to be about 50% of your lesson time.
Yeah.
So we don't want to overemphasize dictation. And that's why we've chosen to leave it off a lot of our lessons. But we do want you to know what dictation is and choose to use it when you have the time and can use it. So we're going to show you how to do some dictation. So dictation, what you can do is, it's step 6. These kids have read the words, they've decoded them, you know the sound spellings, you've done irregular words, the whole thing has been done. They've read the text, they've read, they know it.
Yeah, because if you want them to read it before they're spelling, otherwise what are they spelling? They can't read what they spell. So read first, then spell.
Yeah, spelling comes much later than reading.
6 months, right, to be fluent. So
So we can't expect them to spell immediately anyway, but we can make a deep connection to memory with the reading and pull it from their long-term memory, we hope, with some dictation.
Lots of rereading, get it in the long term.
Yeah.
And then we can make that connection to dictation, just like you said.
So one way we can do it, choose a word from your text that follows the sound spelling that you worked on, and you say it to them, and then they listen to the whole word, and they write each spelling for the sound until they have the whole word written, and then you're going to chorally say the word. So we'll model that.
Okay, Angie's the teacher, I'll be the student. Here's my writing tool. You can choose whatever you have in the classroom.
All right, here we go. The word I would like you to write is mat.
Mat. Listen
to all the sounds and write the spelling for mat. Nice job. Nice job. You got every sound spelling. So that's one way to do dictation. Now another way.
Write the sounds that I'm going to give you.
I know that spelling.
Ah.
And I know that spelling. I know that spelling.
What's the word?
Top.
Good blending.
Oh, thank you.
So I often will say sound spelling all the time in my classroom because that's the connection. What's the sound? Write the spelling. Write that connected letter knowledge.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah. And then last option, and you could do a mix of that, or as many words as you have time for.
Yeah.
Another option that you could choose is to do an entire sentence. This gives a chance for you to include some of the irregular words that you've also taught that are in the text. So an irregular, word that would be one that they have been reading, because you're pulling the sentence from the text.
Yeah. Exactly. This would come straight from your decodable from phonics.
Yep.
Use a sentence they just read over and over and over.
So here's a sentence that we had in our text. I'm going to say the sentence, and you're going to write it. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Here's the sentence. I'll say it a few times. The mat is on top. The mat is on top. The mat is on top. All right, let's read it together.
The mat is on top.
Nice job. And you wander around and say it, 3-4 times, and then everyone can chorally read it together. And there's a few dictation ideas.
Yeah. And I would expect my students to whisper, say it to themselves, say it, write it. So it's not a silent time.
No.
Say it, write it. We want them using their verbal. We want them speaking. We want them saying words and sounds. So build a procedure that doesn't drive you crazy.
Yeah.
Build a calm procedure for that.
Yeah. A voice level is known. They know how to do a whisper voice.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good.
Well, hopefully you can apply that step 6 of a phonics lesson, dictation, in your classroom. Whiteboards are so friendly to do this with because, you can pull those out at any point.
Yeah.
Or have a notebook for phonics. There's so many ways. So have something readily available to let your students write those sound spellings.
Yeah.
All right. Well, make sure you're following us on Instagram, Facebook. Subscribe to us here on YouTube. And thanks for watching our video.
Simply teach.